It all kicked off in 2023. The AI hype. It was all good and smooth. Like everyone else, I was also using AI like Google on steroids. Then 2 years passed by, and here I was, using AI for absolutely anything and everything. From waking up to working, thinking, workouts, coding, writing scripts, you name it. I just moved from one prompt to another and got my work done. It was like everything was just happening in a dream. Like I was just floating through life. Before I could even realize, I was completely dependent on AI. I mean completely. But however, the scariest part for me was how much I was using AI just to get validation for many of my shortcomings and laziness. What started as a helpful tool soon turned into something that helped me self-sabotage in no time. One day, I was without my phone, an entire freaking day. I don't usually use social media, well, except for WhatsApp, but still, I felt like I've been stranded. For the first time in 2 years, I realized AI was doing all my thinking, my decisions, critical thinking, even coding my personal AIs. All I did was hop from one prompt to another. That's why I got all my work done, and yet I felt no fulfillment. So I knew I had to do something. I kept asking myself, what's the point of having a smart life if you even forget to live life? I mean, I had all kinds of conveniences, Alexa devices, smart switches, my personal developed AIs and agents. Basically in all of my workflows, I'd just speak and boom, done. But even with all that, I felt nothing. Luckily, there's a solution, AI Detox. Well, I didn't even know this was a thing, but in today's world, it totally is. Guys, I thought the AI Detox would be easier for me since I was planning it during ITECAF this year. I just left my phone at home, simple as that. The first few days were solid. I was journaling, thinking again, memorizing, reading. Things felt right for the first time in 2 long years. But by the day 6, I couldn't hold back myself from using AI anymore. I saw how much I leaned on it just to offload my thoughts or even seek validation. My emotional state was rapidly declining. Unfortunately, by day 7, I had one of my friends bring my phone to the mosque and I kept it with me for the rest of ITECAF. So that's how big of a thing AI had become in my life. I know that I'm not alone in this, many of you can relate. Even though I didn't make it through those 10 days of ITECAF, but I definitely saw where I was headed. When I got back, I didn't renew my ChatGPT Plus subscription that month because I saw that I was losing myself day by day, my thoughts, my decisions to a freaking AI, and that sure scared the hell out of me. So I stopped using AI for about 2 months, mainly for the important things of my life, like deep thinking, decision making, critical thinking, like the stuff that makes us more. But the change, they taught me how to live again, not only smartly, but truly and slowly. Now before we dive into what I learned from my struggle, let's talk about what over-relying on AI does to our brain in our simple language. Number 1. Cognitive offloading. Basically your brain turns into a lazy ass. When you keep automating everything with AI, your brain loses its power to process, remember and think critically. It's like using a calculator for simple math. It's fast, but soon you hesitate without it. No practice and you even forget how to do even basic calculations. Ever forget simple stuff? That could be why. Your brain's like, dude, why bother? ChatGPT's got the answer. Chill out. Man, that explains why I behaved like an addict, hesitating without AI. Neuroplasticity. Your brain's like a muscle. It gets weaker or stronger based on how you use it. Rely on AI for everything and it reshapes itself to need AI. A 2025 study found that heavy AI users had weaker brain connections for memory and creativity after months of overuse. Your brain's straight up like, I am doing nothing. Decision fatigue. Pretty self-explanatory. It's like always asking a friend what shirt to wear. Soon, you can't pick one without their help and you feel lost. AI does that to your choices. It explained why I couldn't make confident decisions or live without AI. I'd feel insecure, thinking AI could have given me a better option. Now, look man, we're meant to choose, decide, mess up, then learn from them and grow. Not to always make the perfect decision or wait for AI to hand us one either. There are just so many more effects of overuse of AI, but right now, these 3 hit hard because so many of us are dealing with them. Now, the big question, were all those old movies right about AI then? Is it really as destructive as they have shown us? Or you know what, should we just ditch it all? It's been 6 months since my AI detox. I still use AI for coding, writing scripts, journaling, making decisions, but now I am not dependent on it anymore. I use AI as a tool, not a replacement for my sanity. Now I actually do the work. Coding, writing scripts, journaling, deciding. I'm not scared to work alone anymore. I gave myself permission to fail, make dumb decisions, learn, and then grow. The old me, I'd just say generate this code or write the script and tweak prompts until I got what I wanted. So here's what I learned. The simple ways to do AI detox and get your brain back from the freaking Terminator. First of all, stop using AI for everything. Pick something small and do it yourself, like planning your day or looking up info the old way, like using a dumb browser without any AI prompts or AI mode. Also, pro tip, plan your day on paper instead of smart devices. It feels slow and boring at first, but that's the point. That's your brain waking up. Secondly, set limits, like no AI for an hour a day, or do something yourself first. Write a script or code from scratch and structure it, and then finally use AI just to tweak. You can also go for a walk, read a book, or talk to a real friend. It rebuilds your focus and gets your heart back in. You might even start enjoying your work again, even if you fail. Thirdly and finally, reflect daily. Journal what you did without AI and how it felt. I'm gonna be honest, this was very tough for me since I'd always process my emotions and thoughts with AI to understand myself better. But soon, it turned into a validation-seeking app for me for every little thing I did. Again, just do it with paper and pen. It helps you see your progress. You can literally map out your thoughts and gain clarity, like feeling more in control or creative. And remember, it's okay to sleep, just get back to track. These steps that I mentioned, they aren't fancy, but they work for me to think for myself again. The main key is to stay productive and just keep moving. Now listen, 6 months ago, when I came back from Etikaf and sat down the night before Eid, I saw how much I relied on AI in crucial things like taking decisions. I couldn't feel myself. And as someone who has worked all their little life just to get another shot and be grateful for what is, that hit hard. I was losing the very self that I built over the years, from all of those years of childhood trauma, solitude, and pain. I broke down that night, cried a bit, and without a second thought, I cancelled my ChatGPT Plus subscription. And to this day, I don't regret it. You see, we humans are weak, messy, fighting, failing, falling all the time. But what we oftentimes miss is that we rise beyond any limit. Our pain, failures, bad decisions, all of these struggles, they give our lives meaning. Just imagine how boring it would be if we were all Superman. So next time, if you're social anxious like my best friend, or just weird like me, let yourself fail, fall, or even get some negative aura. Laugh it off with your loved ones, and then learn from it and grow. Because our strengths and weaknesses are what makes us whole. They give our lives meaning, a life worth living. Hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed sharing this story. Comment down which of your tasks you rely mostly on AI and you'd love to try the detox from it. Drop a like for the algorithm and you can share this video with that AI addict friend of yours. And finally, remember guys, it's never ever worth having a smart life if you even forget to live a life of meaning. Assalamu alaikum.